It's art that has viewers stopping and staring. These pieces are part of Disorientation, an exhibition at Yukon Government's main administration building in Whitehorse. The exhibit features 16 new acquisitions to the Yukon Permanent Art Collection. Each year, artists submit their work for selection, like Ta'anquatchon Council artist Jared Kane. Kane carved this piece, Raven and Creek Mother, which is a tribute to his late great-grandmother.
So the raven on the bottom represents me. The woman represents my great-grandmother, and the salmon represents her teaching me about the salmon, how important the salmon were to our people.
Kane is one of 5 First Nations artists whose work was selected this year. He says the territory's art collection needs to be reflective of its original people.
Because we're on First Nation land, for one, and it's really important.
Other new First Nations works in the collection include illustrations by Tahltan comic artist Cole Pauls and photography by Northern Shoshone artist Crystal Silverfox. Calvin Moorberg is a Tlingit carver behind this piece, The Eagle's Feast. He's hopeful his work will raise awareness about declining Chinook salmon numbers.
I strongly feel that we, as artists, need to continue to push these issues front and center through our work.
People are excited. They're excited to see new pieces. They're excited to talk to the artists.
Garnet Muthing is the exhibit's curator. She says First Nations art has always been a staple of the collection since its inception in 1981.
It's also a reflection of the artistic and the cultural traditions that are so long-standing here that foster such an amazing arts community.
The new acquisitions join more than 500 other works in the collection by 275 artists. In the coming months, the exhibition will be rotated through public buildings across the territory rather than a conventional gallery.
The reason we do that is so that art becomes part of people's everyday lives here. So we want to put it in spaces where people are just encountering it and enjoying it as part of their everyday happenings.
This year's exhibit will be on display until spring 2023. Kane says he's happy Yukoners from all across the territory will get the chance to see his work.
I'm noticing that a lot of people are stopping in their tracks, and that's exactly what I want. I want them to stop and see our pieces, right?
Sarah Connors, APTN National News, Whitehorse.